Hello everyone, I am Shrikant and welcome back to Zekko Inspection Technology. In this ISO 9001-2015 series, today we are exploring clause 8, that is operation, the core of planning, controlling and delivering quality products and services. Many organizations are certified to ISO 9001. However, deficiencies in operational implementation often prevents effective compliance. Is your organization fully meeting operational requirements? If not, then this video is for you. This clause mainly focuses on operational planning, customer requirements, design control, external provider management, production, service provision, product release, and non-conformance control. This clause is essential for ensuring your organization consistently meet customer expectations while maintaining strong process control. Today, we will break down each subclauses in a simple and practical way for quality professionals and engineers. So stay with me as we simplify ISO 9001 Clause 8 and strengthen your quality management knowledge. Clause 8 of ISO 9001 contains 7 essential subclauses that control operational excellence. Here, Clause 8.1 covers operational planning and control of processes. 8.2 ensures requirements of product and services. Clause 8.3 focuses on design and development of product and services. Clause 8.4 manages control of externally provided product and services. Clause 8.5 controls production and service provision. Clause 8.6 ensures proper release of product and services. Clause 8.7 addresses control of non-conforming outputs. Together, these clauses create a strong framework for quality, compliance and continual improvement. Now, we will understand clause 8.1, that is operational planning and control, in a simple way. This clause focuses on operational planning and control, which means organizations must carefully plan, implement and manage all processes needed to meet product and service requirements. This includes defining product requirements, setting process criteria, establishing acceptance standards, and ensuring the right resources are available for the implementation of QMS. Organizations must maintain documented information to confirm processes are performed as planned and products consistently meet required standards. Any planned or unexpected changes must be reviewed and controlled to minimize risk and maintain operational stability. Additionally, outsourced processes must also be effectively monitored to ensure overall quality compliance. This clause is essential because it builds the foundation for process consistency, product conformity and customer satisfaction. Now we will see second subclause 8.2, requirements for product and services. Further, in this clause there are 4 subclauses that we will see now step by step. First subclause is 8.2.1, customer communication. This clause mainly focuses on customer communication, ensuring organizations establish clear and effective interaction with customers. This includes sharing accurate product and service information, managing inquiries, contract, orders and handling any changes efficiently. Organizations must actively collect customer feedback, including complaints, to improve satisfaction and service quality. Proper control of customer property is also essential to maintain trust and accountability and professional responsibility. When necessary, organizations must also define contingency actions to address unexpected situations effectively. For every organization, strong customer communication is vital for meeting requirements, improving relationships and ensuring long-term customer confidence. Second subclause 8.2.2, that is determining the requirement for product and services. While determining requirements for product and services, organization requires to clearly define product and service requirements, including applicable statutory, regulatory and organizational requirements, while ensuring they can meet all claims made to customers. Next subclause is 8.2.3, that is review of requirement for product and services. This clause focuses on the review of requirement of product and services before an organization commit to supply them to the customer. Organization must verify their ability to meet customer requirements, including delivery commitments, post-delivery activities, statutory obligations and internal organizational requirements. This review also includes identifying unstated but essential requirements necessary for the intended use of the product and services. Any differences between current and previous contract or order requirements must be resolved and clearly confirmed before acceptance. Documented information must be maintained to record review results and any updated requirements. This process is critical to prevent misunderstandings, ensure compliance, and deliver products and services that consistently meet customer expectations. Fourth subclause is 8.2.4, that is changes to the requirement for product and services. The organization shall ensure that relevant documented information is amended and that relevant persons are made aware of the changed requirements when the requirement for product and services are changed. Here we will see now 8.3, that is design and development of product and services. 8.3.1 clause states the organization shall establish, implement and maintain a design and development process that is appropriate to ensure the subsequent provision of products and services. Subclause 8.3.2 is design and development planning. This clause basically focuses on design and development planning, ensuring organizations systematically control every stage of the design process. This includes considering the complexity, duration, review stages, verification and validation, responsibilities, required resources, and coordination between all involved parties. Organization must also evaluate customer and user involvement, control design interfaces, and ensure readiness for subsequent product or service provision. The expected level of control from customers and relevant stakeholders must also be carefully addressed. Documented information must be maintained to demonstrate that all design and development requirements have been successfully fulfilled. For every organization, effective design planning is essential to ensure product reliability, compliance, and successful project execution. Subclause 8.3.3 is design and development inputs. This clause focuses on design and development inputs which form the foundation for successful product and service design. Organization must identify essential requirements including functional performance, previous design experience, statutory and regulatory obligations, applicable standards, and potential risk of failure. These inputs must be complete, clear, adequate, and free from conflicts to ensure effective design execution. Any conflicting requirement must be resolved before moving forward in the design process. Documented information must be retained to provide evidence that all necessary design inputs have been properly established. For every organization, strong design inputs are critical for reducing errors, ensuring compliance, and delivering reliable product and services. Subclause 8.3.4, that is design and development controls. This clause focuses on design and development controls, ensuring the design process is properly monitored and managed to achieve intended results. Organization must clearly define expected outcomes and conduct systematic reviews to confirm design meets specified requirements. Verification and validation activities are essential to ensure design outputs align with input requirements and perform effectively for their intended use. Any issues identified during reviews, verification, or validation must be addressed through necessary corrective action. Documented information must be maintained as evidence of all control activities throughout the design process. Subclause 8.3.6, that is design and development changes. Clause 8.3.6 focuses on design and development changes, ensuring all modifications are properly identified, reviewed, and controlled throughout the product or service life cycle. Organization must carefully assess changes to prevent any negative impact on product conformity, performance, or compliance requirement. Every design change must be reviewed, approved, and authorized before implementation. Necessary actions must also be taken to minimize risk and prevent adverse effects on final outputs. Documented information must be retained for all design changes, review results, approvals, and corrective actions. Now we will see subclause 8.4, that is control of externally provided processes, product and services. Subclause 8.4.1 states that organization shall ensure that externally provided processes, product and service meets requirements. It shall determine and apply controls on external providers, supply products or services for use in organization's products, provide services directly to customer on its behalf, or perform a process or part of process. The organization shall also set criteria for evaluating, selecting, monitoring, and re-evaluating external providers based on their ability to meet requirements and while maintaining documented information of this activity and necessary actions. Subclause 8.4.2 is type and extent of control. This clause focuses on the type and extent of control applied to externally provided processes, product and services. Organization must ensure the external providers do not negatively impact their ability to consistently meet customer statutory and regulatory requirements. All outsourced processes must remain under the organization's quality management system with clearly defined controls for both supplier and their delivered outputs. The organization must assess potential risk associated with external providers and determine appropriate verification or inspection activities to confirm conformity. Monitoring supplier performance and evaluating the effectiveness of their controls are essential for maintaining product quality and operational consistency. For every organization, strong external provider control is vital for minimizing supply chain risk, ensuring compliance, and maintaining customer satisfaction. Subclause 8.4.3, that is information for external providers. This clause focuses on communication with external providers, ensuring all requirements are clearly defined before being shared with suppliers. Organization must verify the requirements are adequate and communicated detailed expectation regarding processes, products, services, approvals, methods, equipment and release criteria. This also includes defining competency requirements, qualification standards, supplier interactions, performance monitoring and control measures. Where necessary, organization or customer may also perform verification or validation activities directly at supplier's premises. Clear communication with external provider is essential to avoid misunderstandings, ensure conformity and maintain consistent quality performance. For every organization, effective supplier communication is critical for ensuring compliance, reducing risk and achieving reliable and supply chain quality. Now we will see subclause 8.5, that is production and service provision. Clause 8.5.1 mainly focuses on the control of production and service provision to ensure product and services are consistently delivered under controlled conditions. Organization must maintain clear documented information that defines product requirement, process activities and expected result to guide operations effectively. Suitable monitoring and measuring resources must be used at appropriate stages to verify process performance and ensure acceptance criteria are consistently achieved. Organization must also provide proper infrastructure, a suitable working environment, qualified personnel, and validate special processes where result cannot be fully verified afterward. Preventing human error, controlling product release, managing delivery and handling post-delivery activities are also essential part of maintaining quality. For every organization, this clause is very critical for ensuring operational consistency, reducing process risk and delivering reliable product services. Subclause 8.5.2 focuses on identification and traceability, ensuring products and services are properly identified throughout production and service provision. Organization must use suitable method to identify outputs wherever necessary to maintain conformity with specified requirements. The status of product or services must also be clearly monitored and identified at every stage to confirm compliance with inspection and measurement requirements. When traceability is required, unique identification must be controlled and documented to track outputs throughout the entire processes. Maintaining documented information is essential to ensure full traceability and support quality assurance. Subclause 8.5.3 focuses on customer and external provider property, ensuring organizations properly protect any property under their control. This includes identifying, verifying, safeguarding and maintaining customer or supplier property used during production or service provision. Organization must ensure such property is protected from loss, damage, misuse or deterioration while in their possession. If any property is lost, damaged or unsuitable for use, then organization must immediately inform the owner and maintain documented record of the incident. Proper control of customer and supplier property is essential for maintaining trust, accountability and compliance. Here, subclause 8.5.4 focuses on preservation, ensuring product and services are properly protected throughout product and delivery. Organization must preserve product conformity by preventing damage, deterioration, contamination or loss during handling, storage, packaging and transportation. Proper preservation methods are essential to maintain product quality and consistently meet customer requirements. This control helps protect product integrity, minimize operational risk and improve overall customer satisfaction. Effective preservation ensures that quality assured products are delivered safely, reliably and in full compliance with the specified requirements. Subclause 8.5.5 focuses on post-delivery activities, ensuring organizations continue to meet responsibilities even after product or service are delivered. These activities may include warranty support, maintenance, servicing, recycling, disposal or any obligations required by customer or regulation. Organization must determine the extent of post-delivery activities by considering statutory and regulatory requirements, potential risk, product nature, intended use and expected life cycle. Customer requirements and feedback must also be carefully evaluated to maintain satisfaction and ensure ongoing compliance. Effective post-delivery control helps reduce risk, strengthen customer trust and support long-term product performance. Next subclause is 8.5.6, that is control of changes. This clause focuses on control of changes, ensuring any modification in production or service provision are properly reviewed and managed. Organization must assess planned or unexpected changes to ensure product and service conformity is not negatively affected. All changes must be carefully controlled to maintain consistent quality, compliance and operational effectiveness. Documented information must be retained on change review results, approvals, authorized personnel and necessary follow-up actions. Effective change control helps minimize risk, prevent quality issues and maintain process stabilities. Now we will see subclause 8.6, that is release of product and services. This clause states that organization must implement planned checks at appropriate stages to verify that product and services are properly met. The organization must not release product or services until these checks are satisfactorily completed unless approved by an authorized person or the customer. Organization must retain documented information for product and service release. The documented information must include evidence of conformity with acceptance criteria. This information must include traceability to the persons authorizing the release of product. Now we will see the last subclause 8.7, that is control of non-conforming outputs. The organization must identify and control any non-conforming outputs to prevent their unintended use or delivery. Appropriate action should be taken based on the type of non-conformity and its impact on product or service quality, including issues found after delivery or during service provision. Non-conforming outputs may be managed through correction, segregation, containment, return, suspension of services, informing the customer or obtaining authorized acceptance under concession. After correction, conformity must be verified to ensure requirements are properly met. The organization must also retain documented information describing the non-conformity, actions taken, any concessions obtained, and the authority responsible for deciding the action. Friends, that's all for today's complete overview on Clause 8 operation. Thank you for joining me as we explored operational planning, customer requirements, design, external provider control, production and non-conformance management. I hope this session has made Clause 8 easier to understand, practical to implement and valuable for your quality engineering journey. Please like, share and subscribe to Zekko Inspection Technology for more expert insights on quality management and industrial inspection. Thank you for watching and I look forward to see you in next video.